What's going on, guys? It's Friday the 28th. I'm out in Missouri. If you couldn't tell, at the office out here. I'm actually not at the office per se. I'm here just to record hunting this weekend. My buddy Floyd, business partner of mine, and a couple other things. If you guys actually check out quitjerkingoff.com, look at the videos there. He was in on a lot of those rock crawling trips, the hunting trips, moose hunting with Adam Vinatieri. Some really cool lessons to be learned around the campfire. Some cool people. But we're out hunting right now. We're taking his sons for their very first hunt. So I get to be Uncle Aaron, if you will, sitting with one of them, taking them. We actually saw a buck this morning. It wasn't much different than one right up there. And he was too far out. Couple hundred yards out. We're archery hunting, so it's got to be in, especially with somebody kind of new to it, about 40 yards before I'm comfortable him letting loose an arrow at him. So, but it was a good time this morning. Some quiet time just to focus on what's around you. Also, time to bring another generation along. And so, in the investing world, that's kind of the thing. What we've got to do now. I know we're getting our butts kicked right now. I know it hurts. What you're experiencing with interest rates, what you're experiencing with cash flows. This is a great time to talk through the younger generation. They haven't experienced the beating that others have. But what we've done with technology, what's happened with everything else has made life really simple for the younger generation. Let's let them experience a little bit of it. See what it's like to take that. See what it's like to navigate through the tougher stuff. Sitting there quiet, right? When you're used to be able to sit on your phone and goof off and whatever and have tons of distractions, to sit quiet and be focused. Where I was at this morning, that's getting increasingly difficult for everybody, including myself. So, and to me, this is the greatest time for me, one of the greatest times to be able to sit and to hunt, because I can focus on just one thing and one thing only. But so take that same thought process, that same lesson, pass it on to those year around, pass it on to the younger generation who are thinking about this, asking questions, help them to understand what you're going into, and then show them how to be successful in this environment, because you can be very successful in this environment. Interest rates are not everything. Just because the rates are higher doesn't mean there's not deals out there. Just because the cash flow or cash on cash return for your 1, 2, and 3 is not great doesn't mean 4, 5, and on through the rest of the deal is not going to be awesome. So remember those things. Don't get in your own damn way. I talk to people all damn day long who are in their own freaking way. You really need to step out of your own self and look at things and understand that it's not about tomorrow or it's today. Right now, it's about tomorrow. You got to focus on tomorrow, what's going to happen down the path. So let's look and see what's happening in the market. We're starting to get a little bit of a break here, if you will. We're starting to come off of the lowest points. We're still not. If you look here, I mean, everybody was unhappy at this point with the rates. So we're not much better than where we were. We just came off of really some of the ugliest spots. And if anything, it stopped the bleeding to the extent I'm hoping we may have found a bottom to go sideways on. We thought we had it here. We thought we had it here. We thought we had it back here. So several times we thought we found a bottom, we didn't. So I am not convinced that this trend will not continue and that we won't continue to have rates continue to increase. There's many who have said, a lot say, well, we expect rates to go down within the next couple of years, maybe a year and a half, something to that effect. But remember this question, go down from what? Ask that every time. If they're saying rates are going to go down the next year or so, go down from what? Right now, we're in the mid to high 7s, and there's points with that. Just know that for your real estate investors. Low 7s for owner occupied, look at bankrate.com. It's all right there. So if that is possible, right? I mean, that's where our rates are today. And they're saying we're going to continue to go up for the next year or so before they come down. Well, what could they go up to? Double digits? Will they hit 10%? Will they hit 11%? I don't know. I pray they don't. But let's say they do, then they come back down. What if they come back down, say, from 10.5% to say 8? They would be right. It dropped 2.5 points. That's amazing. But it's worse than we are today. So don't let people's predictions or hopes or prayers for the future deter you from what you should be doing right now. What you should be doing right now is locking your stuff if you've got it. I know there's a lot of shoppers out there. If you're going to shop, guys, look around, get yourself comfortable, whatever you got to do to put your head on the pillow at night and close on the damn deals. Close them now, because I don't know what they're going to be like later. I can't speak to that. Supply chain issues, labor issues. We got to go out and do what we're going to do with Florida and rebuild that. I don't know what's going to happen with housing. I don't think it's going down that much. And I think in the next 4 or 5 years, people who gave something up today because of what rates look like compared to yesterday are going to kick themselves in the ass. And quite frankly, you deserve it. So Want some details, talk to me, schedule some time. Don't just randomly go out there and hammering around for different rates for different people. People are doing whatever they can to keep a deal in house right now. Doesn't mean they can get it done. This is what we do. This is all we do. Investor loans for real estate investors doing conventional lending in the banking space. That's what we do. And we get it done every single time. I can't speak for the rest of the guys out there. Just can't. So talk to you guys on Tuesday. Thank you.